All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday today. Real quick, man. So we know the running story with Lou Williams and what's been going on with him and the Wings, and Lou Williams has fired back. He fired back. Primary target was that Kendrick Perkins. He pretty much said, I've been in this league for 15 years, and everybody's bugging out about some wings. And he said that, I'm going to read you what Kendrick Perkins says. He says, I'm a big guy. I love to eat. I've been to Mad City. The wings are fire. But in this case, in all seriousness, come on, Lou, you got to do better, man. During this pandemic, you have to do better. Lou is a 16-year vet. He knows better. He should know how to be more mature. He went on to say that, Zion Williamson went down and came back, and he's a rookie and blah, blah, blah. Lou Williams responded. He pretty much was just like, I've done 16 years in this league, and I've literally, and now y'all coming at me about some win. So I'm gonna read you Lou Williams tweets, and then I'm gonna give you what I think about all this. Let me find and pull his tweets up. I had them pulled up. Lou Williams says, 15 years in this business, and the most dirt you have on my name is stopping to get some hot wings during the pandemic. Perk, shut up and stop laughing and saying it's just TV when you run into me. Kendrick responded, it's disturbing when a rookie cannot. Oh no, Lou Williams responded to that. So now, a couple things here. First of all, why is it that everybody go at Perk? Like, Perk ain't the only one who said something. But it's like they always go at Perk. And I'll tell you why. They go at Perk because they see him as a peer. Like, bro, you played with me. Like it's like you just saying stuff now for TV and blah, blah, blah. What I always say is when a person no longer have a job and they have a new job, that new job is who they are now. And I'll give you an example. Been in the military, if you ever been around a military base, the one thing they often tell you is be careful when you go to car lots, because they're going to say, oh, I'm retired so-and-so, I'm retired this, I'm retired that. And so, come on, I'm going to give you a good deal. You got to understand, he ain't no longer that retired sergeant major, whatever. He's the salesman. He's the salesman for that car dealership. So I think players who hold Kendrick Perkins to these higher standards have to understand he's an analyst now. He's an analyst. Because you got to think about this one simple fact. Will we be talking about Perk if he didn't do the things he do? He's an analyst. He's not a player no more, and he's full-fledged as being an analyst. Now, Montrezl Harrell also spoke up. He said, Big Perk, what you're not going to do is talk wild to the OG when you don't have all the facts. So it's like they're attacking Perk, all on Perk. And I get it. I get it because they feel like he's a peer. But at the same time, I watched a lot of these ESPN shows. I watched a lot of them. Everybody had something to say. So why just Perk? Why just Perk get it? Why don't they say something to all of them? I understand the fact that he's a basketball player, but he wasn't. He's a former basketball player, and so maybe that's the reason why. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, guys. Can we be honest for a minute? I just want to be honest. It was funny. It was funny. It was something to talk about. Do I take any stock in it? No, I don't think it was a good look. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because what we have to understand is, no one looks at context. No one looks at context. They look at it and go, the headline, Lou Williams leave bubble, goes to strip club. That's the headline. I can't tell you how many times I've done a video and I had a title up and someone to say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This happened. I'm like, you didn't watch the video. You didn't watch the video because I literally laid all that out in the video. People see headlines and they make comments. Now, granted, with some of these things, like even with me, when I talked about it, I didn't put much stock in it. But when I talked about it, it's even after that, more information come out. So you got to understand what it's like. You get the information, you put it out there, and then as more information come out, you put out more information so people understand, okay, as more and more have been exposed, here's the information. But to me personally, I've heard this saying, and I'm quite sure you guys are familiar with this guy to go by the name of Charlemagne the God. He got one saying that I really believe is true, and I want you guys to always remember this. No one cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining. It's just that simple, man. People don't want truth, they want entertainment. That's what it all boils down to. Hey, man, this is not a good headline. Lou Williams attend the viewing of his friend's father. He attends the viewing, grabs some wings, and go home. That's not entertaining. That's not going to make you click. That's not going to make you watch it. But Lou Williams leave bubble, go to strip club. What? That's stupid. That's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening. That is why people click. So as someone like Lou Williams, this is a non-factor. Let's be honest. It's a non-factor. It don't matter. It don't matter. He gonna quarantine for 10 days. Okay, cool. Quarantine for 10 days. He's not gonna miss no playoff games. He's not gonna miss any he's not gonna miss but 2 of these seeding games are what they're calling them. And he's gonna be back on the court doing Lou Williams thing, being one of the most lethal scorers in the NBA. But now, was it something to report on? Did it happen? Yeah. And me, as a sports YouTuber, when something happened, I brings it up. I try to be as fair as I can. I try to give you as much information as I got at the time. I try to give you the information I got and let you know. Did I say it was a bad look? Yup. It was a bad look. Because of the not a bad look really on Lou Will part. The man when he got some win. But the optics is always going to be, he left the bubbles to go to a strip club. It's funny. I don't think nobody's taking this really serious. The NBA say, yeah, you did that. Go quarantine for 10 days. Okay. He'll be back game 3 of the season, during the season, and ready for the playoff. Okay. His teammates, I'm quite sure, probably not looking at that like, oh, whatever. The Clippers don't care about the playoffs anyway, as long as he's good for the playoffs. They don't care. Doc Rivers already came out and defended him. So even though initially Doc Rivers seemed to be upset about it, but he came out and defended him. So, man, guys, listen, this is not really much. This wasn't a big deal, but it was entertaining. It was funny, but the Clippers ain't gonna lose no sleep behind it. Lou Williams ain't gonna lose no sleep behind it. Kendrick Perkins is getting his name talked about by saying what he said. It's all a ploy. On Kendrick Perkins, he's been an analyst. Lou Williams, he likes some wings. He got some wings. Because you got to ask yourself, if he stopped that, what's the name of the place? Wingstop, and got the wings and went home, would have been a talk? No. But headline, Lou Williams goes to strip club after leave bubble, catches everybody's attention. That's what this all boiled down to. So I just want to come in, man. I just want to step up real quick and give y'all that and give y'all my perspective on that. End of the day, Lou Williams gonna do Lou Williams things, and play ball and ball out like he always do. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you appreciate this type of knowledge, man, me just being honest with you, please hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. And until next time, man, you guys be good.